fellas, let's talk about this 2025 Ram. As far as the brake system goes, it sucks. Ram, you guys really need to step up your game as far as the service brakes. Now, as far as the exhaust brake, it's superb. It's nice. So why don't I talk about the overall experience, and I'll compare it to my 24 Ford that I just got out of the F350. So as far as service brakes, that means the brake pedal when you apply it, the service brakes. Ford has stronger brakes as far as the chassis brakes. No doubt about it. They feel better and they react stronger. They have more bite to them. As far as the Ram goes, they're quite a bit behind the game. You know, I feel like they're 1-to-1 ratio. As much as Ford lacks in their exhaust brake, that's how much Ram lacks in their service brake. So they all kind of compensate in their own different ways. This exhaust brake's unbeatable. I mean, the way this engine brakes, and when it feels it's being pushed, it brakes so strong, it's phenomenal. But you take that out of the equation, you are SOL. You are so out of luck with this Ram. Considering, you know, the heavyweights. Average Joe's probably not going to feel it, but if you're hauling, like in my case, 23,000 pounds behind it, just out of curiosity, I shut down the trailer brakes, the exhaust brake. Man, this thing is a joke. It's stupid what Ram's doing. So I wanted to throw it out there now. As far as being in cruise control, the cruise control engages the exhaust brake, it engages the service brake when needed. On the Ford, it's a lot more, it happens a lot quicker that the cruise control engages the service brakes. This Ram's reluctant to engage the service brake. It engages the engine brake, it engages the transmission braking. So I appreciate that, you know. As far as the towing experience, it definitely feels good. Having the engine brake such a strong engine brake. Man, this road just sucks. I don't know if you can tell in the video how chopped up this and stitched together this road is, but you can probably hear it with all the vibration in the cab. So it's important, you know. If you're just an interstate guy, you're perfectly fine with either. Or if you're around town and I don't know how slow you got to be going, but you can't rely on that engine brake. If you solely rely on your service brakes, Ford's the better way to go, hands down. Ford does have an engine brake, just like Ram has service brakes. Not the strongest tool in the shed. It works, but it's not the way I'd like to see it work. So there you have it. That's the best way I can explain. I've been asked several times as far as engine brakes, as far as service brakes. Yes, Ram service brakes are soft, they're weak. They can't compete in the heavyweights. They're good on the lightweight, they're medium weight, you're fine. But once you start cresting the 20,000 past, you pass the 20,000 pounds behind the truck, and you shut down the trailer brakes, you shut down the engine brake, and you'd say, why would you want to do that? Just to see the real world, you know. What can that truck really handle? Yes, the trailer brakes are there for a reason. Clearly, I get it. But yeah, just shooting it out there for what it's worth. Everyone has a little bit different application for their trucks. Does it scare me on my Ram? No. My trailers are, they get their routine checked. My guys got these trailers dialed in. God bless them. But, you know, it's definitely nice to have more service brakes when you need them. Yeah, I'll just wrap it up at that. As always,